iRacing is a sim racing game that combines a true-to-life racing experience with an online community of virtual racers from all around the globe. iRacing offers a multitude of officially licensed cars and tracks, laser scanned with millimeter accuracy. Their car models and mechanical systems are based on real-world physics, engineered in cooperation with manufacturers and race teams. Their skill license system ranges from rookie to pro, ensuring members are always pitted against those with similar skill sets. Members are able to sign up for a weekly race series, compete in time trials, host a private race with friends, and participate in racing leagues created and run by the community. With over 170,000 members, iRacing works in partnership with renowned motorsports organizations like NASCAR to deliver virtual races based on the real-life NASCAR Cup Series, as well as many other series on the NASCAR ladder. iRacing also features team racing, providing a variety of options for members to create and manage their own teams. Race with friends or real-world teammates in full-length endurance events like the 24 Hours of Daytona, Spa 24, or the Bathurst 12 Hour. Additional partners include IMSA, World of Outlaws, Supercars, and IndyCar, allowing members to race in their very own Indianapolis 500, Bathurst 1000, Chili Bowl, and many more iconic events. This is iRacing, delivering the most authentic racing experience short of getting into a real race car. Sign up today at iRacing.com.
Motorsports and racing cars is a big part of the heritage here at G-Stone Motors. Todd and I have been racing each other for years. I love the one-on-one competition. When it comes bottom line, we're all behind each other and support each other with everything we do. I think that says a lot about our company's culture. I'm Vince Quinville, Service Manager at G-Stone Motors.
G-Stone Motors, your family Ford dealership, Route 7 South, Middlebury, Vermont.
Welcome in here tonight, race fans, to the Volusia Speedway Park here in Florida, just west of the Daytona International Speedway. The final time the G-Stone Motors 358 Modified Series will come right here to Volusia. It has come down to just 2 races left in the season right here at Volusia, and then we'll wrap things up next week. But it all comes down to just 2 drivers on top of the point standings. Let's take a look at the drivers that are on top here coming into the night. There they are, the top 2 drivers in the standings. Damian Ward right there on the left-hand side of your screen. The only difference between him and Anthony Morano, well, look at the win difference. 9 wins for Damian Ward coming into the night. 2 wins for Anthony Morano. The top 10s, well, they're dead heat. The top 5s, just a nod to Anthony Morano, but, well, those wins. It's exactly what has a 38-point lead coming into the night for Damian Ward. Those wins are what pays dividends when you tally up all the point standings as you see them. So with those drivers battling it out, there's another battle out there onto the, well, points championship hunt. It's for the second position. The second position's a little bit closer. Anthony Morano holds a 10-point lead over Anthony Roselli for that second and third position here. So we'll keep a close eye on that. The top 3 are really the drivers we will focus on here tonight and then next week when we wrap things up. Last time we were here at the Volusia Speedway Park, Damian Ward was able to go to victory lane. And the time before that, well, he got his solo win. It was Logan Wentz. So with those two drivers, they are here tonight. And right now, taking a quick look at it, the Quick Time Award here tonight. Well, that's going to go to one driver, and he drives car number 32. So Damian Ward will pick up our Quick Time Award brought to us here tonight by Lightning Lardy's Barbecue Catering Quick Time Award. $5 iRacing credit coming from Lightning Lardy's Barbecue Catering going to Damian Ward. So congratulations to Damian Ward. He has the quick time over the 20 drivers that have logged in here tonight. And just like that, we flip the script and turn them upside down because it's time to light the fire here for the first heat race of the evening. Lineup looks like this for heat race number 1 here tonight. Starting on the front row, due to that redraw, it'll be the driver of car number 28 here tonight. Jeff Sharp will start on the pole here tonight. Right alongside him, it'll be car number 59. That'll be Steven Brissett. Behind him, making his return, missed a week. It'll be car number 4. That'll be CJ LeVere. And then how about the 4th spot? He picked up the quick time here tonight, car number 32. Damian Ward will start back there into P number 4. He'll have 8 laps to try to get it done. Harold Klump is back in the 555's entry. He's back there into the 5th spot. Logan Wentz, he's a winner here. Car number 18 will start from the 6th starting position tonight. Starting in 7th here in heat race number 1, he drives the car 03. He's a champion here with the series. That'll be Speedy Brissett. Kelly Wheeler will pilot the 11D here tonight and, well, start back into the 8th starting spot. How about the Full Throttle Motorsports? Well, number 4 entry. That is old Scotty Riome. Scotty Riome going to start from back in 9th. And how about the Venom Racing? Number 9 making a return back to the series here. Brian Lawson, car number 9, will roll for the 10th starting position. That is your 10-car field. 8 laps the distance here. So with 8 laps the distance, the iRacing.com Silverado Pace Truck is off the way. The G-Stone Motors 358 Modified Heat Race number 1 is Green Flag Racing. Great battle at the front of the field already. Look at who's going high, wide, and handsome to go around the outside. There it is, car 32. Damian Ward wasting no time, and he's going to try and cross over the number 59% here as they come by the front straightaway. Lap 1 will go to the number 59 of Steven Brissett, but look at it. There is Damian Ward. He'll give him a little bit of a bump draft. Told you we're not too far from the Daytona International Speedway. We're pretty close, just a little west. All drivers getting a report will make it into tonight's feature event here. So all drivers will qualify, all 20 drivers to go to the feature. 10 here out of the first heat race tonight. So this is just for bragging rights and a starting position into our feature event that will be coming up just a little bit later on. A little bit of a tag there from the number 59 of Steven Brissett to the outside guardrail. Now here comes Damian Ward. He'll get to the inside. It'll be a drag race down the back straightaway. Here comes the 32. Ward going to throw it in. Not going to clear the slider. Him and Steven Brissett going to make contact. Now Logan Wentz make contact. Now the 32 into the outside wall, and it may have broke the machine. They're going to see if they can get those two cars cleaned up here real quick as they come back around. Both drivers will make it to the infield. So now who takes over the race lead to lead the first laps here tonight? It's the 11D. Kelly Wheeler will lead now here with just 3 laps remaining here in our first heat race of the evening. Jeff Sharp, CJ LeVere, then it's Logan Wentz. Brian Lawson now into the 5th position. And then it's Scotty Riome in the all-black Full Throttle Motorsports number 4. As the old popsicle sticks getting wound up, throw them up. Here we go, 2 more times around the speedway. Wheeler leading the way over Sharp. Sharp is the driver that, well, he started on the pole here in our first heat race of the evening. Wentz making a move to the inside as the white silk will fly here for Kelly Wheeler. Wheeler lead us down the back straightaway. Wheeler will come off. He'll pick up the 3rd time he's gone to, well, victory lane for a heat race. It'll be Wheeler, Sharp, LeVere, Lawson across the line with Wentz into P number 5. So with Wheeler picking that one up, that means there's another heat race coming our way, brought to us by the fine folks over at G-Stone Motors. And talking about G-Stone Motors, how about the driver that'll pick up the pole here in heat race number 2 tonight? It's the G-Stone Motors number 15X here tonight. That'll be Justin Stone. To his outside, the Smurf Machine, number 32 of Anthony Morano. And then it'll be the 007 of Sam Bachman back into P number 3 with Anthony Roselli in car number 7 out of Pennsylvania going from P number 4. Back into the 5th position here tonight, car number 83. It's the Neon in Black, number 83, Full Throttle Motorsports entry of Dylan Kinsey. How about the driver out of Pennsylvania? Driving car number 39, our favorite number? Well, Mike Brewer will start back into the 6th spot. It's the Dick Racing. Number 57, Daniel Smith will roll from the 7th starting spot. Well, how about the Wolfpack race? Number 21 of Rob Lowell, he'll go from 8th. The Super Dirt Car Series, number 79 of Dean Reynolds will go from 9th. 10th will be Brandon Guerin in car number 4. That's your starting lineup here for our second and final heat race on the night. Green flag up, another 8 laps of distance as they take us to turn 1. Stone trying to roll through the middle. Morano having to go a little bit higher than he would like. Here comes Roselli. Here comes the 007 entry. Roselli and Bachman making a little contact. That's going to open up the door. Here comes Mike Brewer. He'll just tiptoe around the outside. There goes Mike Brewer, car number 39. He'll pick up 2 quick and easy ones. Lap number 1 going to go to Justin Stone. Look at the Stone entry out front here. Leading laps here tonight at Volusia. It's not the first time Justin Stone's got laps here at the Volusia Raceway. Every spring he's able to hit the track early by headed down to Volusia. So he's known this track for years. Morano, though, trying to use the inside advantage, go right up against that inside Jersey barrier. He'll lead with just 5 laps to go. Morano, now the race leader. Stone has fallen back to 2nd. There is Dylan Kinsey, and then it's Anthony Roselli and Mike Brewer rounding out the top 5 here with 5 to go. This time out of turn number 4. Foot 4 in the air. Just 4 more times to go. Brewer under attack, though. That's Anthony Roselli, the Public Enemy entry. See him to the outside. 2 Pennsylvania drivers as Brewer's going to slide up in front of Roselli. Roselli's going to have to hit the hooks, so Brewer will hold on to the position for the time being. Now Bachman's going to go to the bottom, see if he can find any traction to get underneath the Anthony Roselli machine. Not going to quite be able to get anything done. The old popsicle sticks are going to go up. 2 more times around. Justin Stone searching around down that time, down to the bottom side of 3 and 4. He was looking to see if there was any grip down there. Roselli with a slider on Brewer, not going to be able to clear. He saw it coming. The white silk is up. Brewer hammers back into her around the outside. Roselli will go bottom side. He'll go catfishing here on the final lap. So it's Morano out front here, but the battle is behind him. It'll be Morano. 2nd will go Dylan Kinsey, Justin Stone, Anthony Roselli, then Mike Brewer is how they will wrap up our second heat race here tonight. So that'll be the final heat race of the evening. So just 2 heat races here tonight at Volusia. 20 drivers logged in. 20 drivers will make their way here out onto the speedway for our feature here in just a couple of moments. And, well, as we get ready, race fans, we're going to take a quick break here from Volusia. We'll be back with the G-Stone Motors 358 Modified Series here tonight, brought to us by our friends at the 802 iRacing League.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and proudly wailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rackets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
At G-Stone Motors, our customers know the value of hard work. So we work hard to find them the right vehicle. G-Stone Motors, Route 7 South, Middlebury, Vermont.
Welcome back here to Volusia race fans. These heat races are in the books, and that means we are ready to go feature racing here tonight. Drivers, though, that we're keeping an eye on, what do you say? We take a quick glance and meet the top 3 drivers here so you can put a face to the number and the driver behind the wheel. Three drivers have an absolute chance to pick up a championship. We say it's really 2. Well, if you think about it, with 20 drivers here tonight, that leaves a little more into the pot of points at the end of this feature event. So with 2 races left, it's quite doable here if you're Anthony Rizzoli just on the outside. Well, right there, he's just barely hanging on here tonight coming into Volusia. So with that being said, it's time once again for that starting lineup for our feature event brought to us by our friends at G-Stone Motors. G-Stone Motors, your, well, Ford dealer in Middlebury, Vermont. It's where you need to go to pick up your next certified Ford, new or used. G-Stone Motors has you covered. And this is your starting lineup. Picking up the Heat Race 1 victory here tonight to be the 11D of Wheeler. He will start under the pole here tonight. To the outside, it'll be the number 32 of Morano. He picked up Heat Race number 2's victory. Then everybody files in as is. The number 28 of Jeff Sharp will start back into P number 3. Kinsey will start 4th here tonight in our feature. CJ LeVere in car number 4 will go from the 5th starting spot tonight. Then it's Justin Stone in the Stone number 15 starting back into the 6th spot. Brian Lawson will start 7th. It'll be Anthony Roselli in car number 7 going right there from P number 8. Then it'll be Logan Wentz going into the 9th spot. Mike Brewer will have to come from 10th here tonight. Then it'll be old Scotty Riome. Car number 4 will start into the 11th spot. Rob Lowell in the G-Stone Motors number 21 will start 12th. 13th here tonight then will be the driver of 555. Harold Klump will start back there into the 13th spot. Agent Bachman will start 14th. Speedy Brissett back in 15th. 16th to Brandon Garrett in car number 4. That'll be Damian Ward starting back in 17th. And actually, it looks like he will drop to the tail of the field here tonight. So it'll be everybody moving up one position from 17th on back. Smith then scheduled to roll from 18th. Then it's going to be Steven Brissett, car number 59, going 19th. And the Super Dirt Car Series number 79 of Dean Reynolds will start shotgun to the field. That's 20 cars for 40 laps. Who's got the quickest machine here tonight, race fans? Who are you pulling for as they get ready to drop the hammer here tonight? Is it going to be Wheeler? Maybe Morano closes the gap because Ward's going to have to start out back. Will Ward come from deep into the field? Or maybe Logan Wentz will pick up his second win of the season. We're about to find out as the green flag is up here at Volusia. We're racing with the 358s. Sideways, one driver into one, going around. Couple of them spinning. Maybe the number 15 of Justin Stone. Looks like he got tagged in the center of 1 and 2. Not a good start for the G-Stone Motors. Number 15X of Justin Stone. Let's take a look. What happened in 1? Stone's to the outside. Now Roselli right into the back of the 15 of Stone, and Brewer involved. Guerin going around. Rob Lowell also getting some contact. Right on board here with the onboard camera brought to us by G-Stone Motors. A little boop and a bop, and there's Brewer catching the left front on the back end there of the 15X of Justin Stone. So unfortunate for some of those drivers. Guerin, Stone, Roselli, Lowell all towards the back of the field now. Couple of them have come down to pit road. These drivers here, because we are on the iRacing.com platform, they do give these drivers one, well, if you will, fast repair, quick fix, whatever you need, a brand new backup car. So those drivers that were just wrapped up in that Stone, Guerin, Roselli, Lowell, all jumping into a backup car real quick, if you will. One of the best things about the iRacing.com platform is we don't have to work on the car, even though, of course, a lot of you race fans, are used to working on the race car, mechanically inclined. Some of these drivers, they just know how to hit the gas and, have it stay between the guardrails. Morano to the outside of Wheeler. Wheeler steps back on it, racing once again here at Volusia. Looks like this time we're going to make it through turns 1 and 2 to the back straightaway we go here tonight. Lap 1, Kelly Wheeler will lead the official first lap of Green Flag Racing. Morano, though, in the Smurf machine down to the bottom side of the speedway, trying to get it done. Kinsey just hanging out back there in third. Wheeler hits a little bit of a groove up top there, but just saw the sparks fly from the left front of the number 32 of Morano. Wheeler back to the point here. 3 laps in the books out of the 40 scheduled here tonight at Volusia. Then that's the battle for the race lead. Battle's all over, though. Wheeler with a little slip of the grip out of turn number 4. He'll lose ground. Look at him, still 2x2 back here. Find a spot where they ain't racing side by side here. Side by side for the race lead once again, though. They cannot figure out who's going to have the top spot. Look at them out as they all come out of turn 4. Morano now down in turn 1 will slide up in front of the 11D of Kelly Wheeler down out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway they go. Now the new third place runner, also CJ LeVere, has got around Dylan Kinsey. Morano still down to the bottom now that he took the race lead. Now he'll go to the top side of 1 and 2. Looking back here, right around the 5th, 6th, 7th position. Logan Wentz is coming through the field, but here is Mike Brewer also. Bachman's picked up a ton of spots here early in the 007 entry. Scotty Briome just hitting there in the middle groove. Racing line here tonight at Volusia is, just about everywhere. A well-prepared track here tonight by our 802 admin series. Admins of the series. Look at Kinsey to the inside here. Trying to go back after CJ LeVere. 2 drivers battling it out on the side of the top 5. Just behind them, that's Jeff Sharp up to the top side. And then there's Mike Brewer, the number 39B. Brewer coming into the series very quick, finished on the podium in his opening race, and then kind of has just hung around the top 5 positions here all season long. Trying to put that, 39B, our favorite number here, into a podium spot, slapping that right rear off the wall. The 18 of Wentz will slide up down to 1 and 2, so Wentz will now go to the outside because Mike Brewer going to try and throw it down to the inside of 3 and 4. See if he can get that car to hook up here. Uh-oh, Brewer lost the left front. Brewer hit the inside guardrail there out of turn 4, and now he ain't got no right front, race fans. Question is, how long can he go? Can he keep the car jacked up that he can run it with just 3 wheels? Oh no, he dug it in. He let the momentum take him. He gets it hiked back up into the air with that left front. Brewer has now fallen all the way back to the 10th position. See if he can keep it. Maybe he needs to get that car to the outside groove and just keep his right foot to the floorboard. Go down to the corner. You see that car just pushing when he gets it there. Yep. You got to lose a couple spots. There goes the 0-3. That'll Speedy Brissett making the pass around the number 39B. Unfortunate there for Brewer. We're keeping an eye on him. We're look back, but look at the driver that has picked up the most spots here tonight. There's that number 79, the driver out of Syracuse, New York, Full Throttle Motorsports. Super Dirt Car Series number 79, Dean Reynolds is in double-digit positions gained here. And we're not even halfway into this one. There you see the purple and black number 79 ripping the outside of the speedway. That's Damian Ward also with him. Remember, Ward had to go all the way to the back of the field. They have been able to work themselves inside the top 10 with 24 laps to go. Just ahead of them, they're battling too. So, Bachman and the gang up here of Wentz and Kinsey have to, try and hang on because those drivers, they are coming with a head of steam. Look at Reynolds. He just keeps it hiked up to the outside. Brewer still back there. Now they're going to go 3 wide. Jeff Sharp going to be put into the middle here. Sharp in the middle. Reynolds around the outside. Ward down to the bottom side. He'll make it work. These drivers are going to really start to get into drivers that are just about on pace with them. Battle still towards the front of the field, though. That second position was being contested there. C.J. LeVere got to the inside of Kelly Wheeler. Wheeler ripping the outside. There's the number 4 of C.J. LeVere down to the bottom side. They're sitting out about 2 seconds behind Anthony Morano. One car has pulled it to the infield, and it looks like they are done here. Justin Stone in the 15. A lot of drivers migrating to the top, only a handful of them down around the bottom, and, one of them is going to be that Ward machine. They're going to try and split Dylan Kinsey here. Reynolds to the outside, Ward down to the bottom, if we haven't said that a time or two already here tonight. That'll put now Dean Reynolds into the 6th spot, Damian Ward into the 7th spot, and they're still side by side. Told you that the 2 grooves are racing here tonight. 007 Bachman entry is the next going to be on the target. There's the Full Throttle Motorsports 007 of Bachman. Reynolds still working the outside. Where is Damian Ward going to go? Because Bachman's running that low line, and that's exactly where Damian Ward has been running tonight. Also using the inside lane back there, car number 4 of Scotty Riome. Speedy Brissett down on the bottom side, and also so is C.J. LeVere. LeVere and Wheeler have company, though, because, there is the number 18, Logan Wentz. Wentz knows how to get around the speedway here. Kind of got buried back deep into the starting spot here. Got tangled up in heat race number 1's a little bit of a snafu. But he's now trying to battle onto a podium spot with just 15 laps to go. Reynolds and Ward haven't been able to make up any ground since they got into the positions they are in of 7th and 6th. They haven't been able to get around Bachman to crack into the top 5. LeVere on the bottom side looks like his car's, not able to get off of turn 3 and 4 as well. as the 18 of Wentz. He's able to drive it deep down into turn number 1. It just seems like down in 3 and 4 here, the 18 has the better car, and look at him. Logan Wentz going to slam the door on the number 4 of C.J. Rivera. This time by to be 13 laps to go, and it's Morano, Wheeler, Wentz. Here comes C.J. Rivera down to the bottom side and 1 and 2 again. The inside of 1 and 2 looks like it's actually a pretty juiced up spot. Now here comes Wentz again. He'll slam the door on the number 4 as they come out of turn number 4 at the line. It was Wentz, then Wheeler, and here comes the slider. Logan Wentz will take the second position, so it'll be Morano, Wentz. Here comes C.J. Rivera. He saw what the Wentz machine was able to do. Now can he follow suit in car number 4? Just behind them, it's still Bachman. Little contact there in the front straightaway. But it's still going to be Bachman, Reynolds, and Ward here. As we're coming this time by, we will get the double high fives at the flag stand. It'll be just 10 more times around the speedway. Here comes a slider. The 4 of C.J. Rivera trying to get Wheeler, but now they're going to make a little contact there down to turn number 4. As these drivers all battle, that's going to allow Bachman, Ward, and Reynolds, along with Kinsey, to really start to pull that group back in. Here goes Damian Ward. He's going to try and go to the outside. Now he'll dive it back in. Runs the middle of 3 and 4 here. Call it a half a slider, if you will. Bachman is now there to battle with Wheeler. Morano, 4-second lead and under 10 laps to go. So a great battle back here for second on back as C.J. Rivera just dips down to the inside here on Logan Wentz. Back and forth they go for P number 2. Did C.J. Rivera learn anything from Logan Wentz coming through the field? And can't tell me there's not a lot of passing here tonight at Volusia, because take a look at this. Sam Bachman, the 007 entry back here, running in 4th. He's picked up 10 spots. Damian Ward, who's running in 5th now, there in car number 32. He's picked up 12 spots. And Dean Reynolds, he's running 6th. He's picked up 14 spots. Wheeler has fallen now back outside the top 5 into the 7th spot with just 5 fingers in the air. It's 5 more times around. There's the battle down the back straightaway. You're still watching the second on back battle as the caution lights are on. Caution lights are on. Morano's 4.5 second race lead gone. Mike Brewer has gone around. Some problems over here getting everybody woed up in turn number 1. But Brewer and it looks like Rob Lowell maybe tangling going around. 39B has had his problems there. He'll bring it to the attention to his pit crew, to the infield. See if they can get a new left front put on that car. But this is what happened. Brewer's been hanging on to that car. He was running in the 13th position at the time. Brewer loops it around, and Rob Lowell, nowhere to go. He'll get involved. I was going to say, take a look at the left front tire here, but race fans, it's not there. You see the suspension just dig in, and around it goes, and bam! There comes the number 21, the G-Stone Motors, number 21. Everybody was trying to turn around also. Gonna have 4 laps remaining when we do take the green flag, and we'll have to see. Single file restart, it looks like currently here from our officials. So the second time the caution flag has flown. The G-Stone Motors 358 Modifieds have come back here. They're going to get 5. Well, 4. 5 for us. It's really going to be 4 when we take the green flag. Morano, Wentz, Rivera, Bachman, Ward is the top 5. They will chase that number 32 to turn 1. CJ Lavere going right back at the number 18 of Logan Wentz there for the second position. Here comes Damian Ward. He'll throw the slider line down to 3 and 4. And he pick a couple more off late in this one. Looks like he's going to be able to get the Sam Bachman entry, but once they get wound up, can he go past the number 4 or the 18? 3 to go. Popsicle sticks. Oh, Damian Ward into the back of the 18. That's going to put the 18 into the outside wall in turn 4. A little more contact down the back, or the front straightaway. As down the back, Morano looking to set sail here. So we're going to lose a couple positions there along with the 18 of Logan Wentz. White flag is up, though. Here comes Anthony Morano trying to pick up another win with the series. We talked about the championship standings coming into the night. Needed some help. Got some help here early. Got some help again late. Out of turn 4. It'll be the number 32, Morano, picking up the win. Then CJ Lavere, Sam Bachman picking up his first podium of the season. Dean Reynolds, 16 spots net gain for him to finish into P number 4. They were all chasing the number 32 of Anthony Morano, though. The fireworks going off. Unofficial results on the left-hand side of the screen. So Morano pulls up here. He'll have the whole gang joining him. And, of course, there's a couple of those full-throttle motorsports drivers trying to get in the picture yet here tonight. There's your top 3 in the front straightaway, though. We'll take a quick step away, and we'll be back here to talk to these drivers at Volusia right after this.
Simulated racing can be awesome, but it can also be kind of a free-for-all. Interestingly, auto racing faced the same problem in its earlier days. Whether it was on the back roads, the beaches, or the city streets, the racing was always fun. But there was always a certain level of chaos or danger, until some folks came along and put some order to all of this. Stuff like official racetracks, regulations about weight and equipment, and enforcement of standards. That's what gave us high-speed excitement, fast-paced action, and photo finishes. That's when racing became racing. The guys over at iRacing.com have made the same transformation in the world of sim racing. See, iRacing analyzes the performance and results of each driver in every race, so you can be sure you're always placed in races where the competition will be tight and that those reckless drivers who ruin it for us all will be kept in the pits. Not to mention that with members in over 130 countries already in their vast community, you can find races day and night, so you can always get in the action. You can even join a league of your favorite series and work your way up to one of 7 world championships, offering over $500,000 in prize money. And since updates are always automatic, you don't have to worry about software and can focus on the track. Zip up your fire suit and check out iRacing.com.
I'm Jake McDonough, one of the co-owners of Woodware. I work with Drew and my dad Brian, and we've been here for a long time. We have a great relationship with G-Stone Motors. They've always taken great care of us. I remember when I was a kid riding in G-Stone box trucks. The G-Stone service department has been great. They get us back on the road as soon as we need. If we don't have our vehicles, we're not doing business, and so they always make sure that we're able to operate at our highest level. It's been a great relationship.
G-Stone Motors, your family Ford dealership, Route 7 South, Middlebury, Vermont.
Welcome back here to Volusia race fans. 40 laps of feature racing in the books. 2 caution flags. A driver lost its left front wheel. Continued to carry it on here through the night. And unfortunately, right at the end, it kind of just dug in and spun him around. But otherwise, a great run by all these drivers here tonight. What do you say we stop wasting time? Because CJ Lavere told me, hurry this one up. He's got to go. So let's start, with the driver that will finish here tonight. And P number 3. Let's start with Sam Bachman. Sam, a great run for you. I believe this is the first podium run here of the season for this 007 machine.
Yeah, it was a great race. 2 cautions. You couldn't really ask for much more than that. A lot of clean racing around there. I was digging the bottom real good, and I was just trying to get it dialed in, and I got it dialed in with like 10 laps to go, and I just was a little short on time.
You had to start outside the top 10 here tonight in this 007 entry. You came tearing your way through the field, and then it kind of stalled out there for a while, kind of running right around the 5th, 6th position in that late race yellow. What changed between the middle portions of this race to the end where this car really came in?
Well, I think it kind of helped with CJ and Logan getting a little squirrely right there, and I just kind of took advantage and got under them and kept going. But other than that, I mean, I don't know, the car just felt like it was starting to get more grip down on the bottom for me, and I just kept rolling with it.
Were you aware, though, that some heavy hitters, some fast drivers were starting to nip at the back bars of the 007? They had to come from deep into the field. Reynolds and Ward were right there behind you.
Yeah, I seen them right behind me. I just knew if I held my line down there that they wanted to get by me, they'd probably go around me on the top, but yeah.
Hey, a great run for you here tonight, Sam. What do you say? Who's on all the quarter panels of this 007 that make this thing a rocket ship?
All the boys over at FTM, gotta thank those guys. They've been helping me out a lot. Gunner at Swan Speed Shop, Yes the Dig, Dean over at Super Dirt Car Series, Expert Installation, and MDI TV.
How about, there it is, the 007 Bachman entry here tonight will finish P number 3. Congratulations to Sam as he picked up 11 spots to finish in the 3rd spot here tonight. And how about this one? Ladies and gentlemen, he said hurry it up. CJ LeVere. How about CJ? How fast can you talk?
I can talk pretty fast, but, you know, I got the guys over at Public Enemy Setup Shop. They're getting my big block ready for the big race tonight. I got really nothing to worry about. I just got to jump in the car and go.
Well, you got to jump in that car, but tell us how this car went. The 358 modified here tonight at Volusia. Pretty good car. Ran top 5 all night long. Couple sliders back and forth in the top 3.
Yeah, we've been struggling with our 358, but we got a new motor this week, and things are going good. I was saving my stuff, and I was really battling. I couldn't clear to get to second to even see if I had anything for Anthony, but we just couldn't go anywhere. We were stuck battling, and he was gone.
He was gone, couldn't find him. But the battle for second and third, it was absolutely a barn burner. Enough about Volusia. Tell me about what's going on with the real car.
The real car's in the shop. Everything's going good with that. We've been working on it. We're ready for the opener Airborne. We're gonna show up there with our local car, our big car, SDAR car. I can't even say it. We haven't really used that yet this year. I'm thinking April 13th at Outlaw Speedway. You'll see our big car.
Well, I haven't actually had the time to head to Outlaw, but we wish you luck there. CJ, what do you say we just, who's on the quarter panel? We heard you say it, but who's out there again?
Well, first off, I got to thank G-Stone Motors for putting on this league and all the guys here in Turn 3 and you guys for doing everything. Dean, Rob, all of them, Justin. Without them, we wouldn't be here. And then, of course, I got to thank my sponsor, Public Enemy Setup Shop, and all they do for me and help me out and make me go fast.
Well, he went fast enough here tonight. Race fan CJ LeVere will finish P number 2, and now he'll, load it up and head over to his big block program. CJ LeVere, car number 4, finishing P number 2, and, well, I said it was late, but it's not too late. We have time here tonight for the driver of car number 32, Morano. Morano, you came into the night needing to pick up some points here at Volusia, and you're going to do that with this win, and, well, that gap now has shrank.
Yeah, it was a big thing, try to pick up as many points as possible here going into the finale. I don't even know how close I am or whatnot. And going into Charlotte as a finale isn't exactly my cup of tea. I'm not a big fan of the track, so we'll wing it, see how that goes. I mean, tonight the car was just on rails. I mean, fixed setup as it is, but I mean, I could hook that bottom real good, so that was the most important thing for me to get to the bottom and stay there, and then found the lane up high in 1 and 2 and shot down in 3 and 4.
Well, it looks like I'm doing the quick math. I took my shoes off, so it has to be pretty close to accurate. You were 38 points coming into the night behind Damian Ward, and now tonight looks like you, will only be 24 going into the dirt track at Charlotte. 24 points down.
That's quite a gap there, but we're going to see what we can do with it.
Well, we look forward to seeing you next week. There's not much I can ask you because you checked out here tonight.
Yeah, I looked down there at one point. I had right around a 3-second lead on Kelly and CJ and Logan there. I was like, all right, just kind of starting to zone out, just riding around out there. So, I mean, I didn't want to see that caution there at the end, but it kind of woke me up a little bit, so it works.
Well, now that you're awake, let's roll this red carpet out. It's still dirty from Damien last week. Don't mind the stains, but who makes it all possible for the Smurf machine to go as fast as it is?
Thank my wife Sherry, my teammates at Full Throttle Motorsports, Dean at Super Dirt Car, Logan at High Mom Lens, Swan Speed, Expert Installation, GripHack.com, MDI TV. Gotta thank the Stone family for putting this up for us to come out and do it. Rob and Dean for doing all that they do, and you for doing a broadcast for us.
There it is. He drives the number 32, and he'll pick up the win here tonight. Anthony Morano, race fans, picking up the top spot here, just checking out, leading the most laps. So with the top 3 being talked about, what does that lead us next week at the dirt track at Charlotte? Well, this is what it is. We just heard us say it. 24 points is the difference between first and second here from Ward to Morano. 60 points is what you get to pick up a win here on a Tuesday night. Second pays 56. Third is 54. 50 for fourth, and so on down through the listing. By my calculations, it's going to take an Anthony Morano win next week at the dirt track at Charlotte, and for Damian Ward to finish 10th or worse for it to give the nod just to the number 32 of Morano. We're going to have to see how it all shakes out because, well, it could get a bigger gap, or maybe they might even tie at the end of the season. We're going to have to see how it all really shakes down through this next week when we head to the dirt track at Charlotte for the season finale for the G-Stone Motors 358 Modified Series, brought to us by the 802i Racing League. So, race fans, what do you say? 7 days from now, we all come back here onto the Turn 3 Racing Network and we see who will pick up the win at the dirt track at Charlotte. But for everybody at G-Stone Motors, everybody with the 802i Racing League, and all of us here at the Turn 3 Racing Network, we hope you enjoyed tonight's virtual show here from the Volusia Speedway Park. And until we see you next time, race fans, everybody stay safe. And we'll see you in Turn 3.
Everybody has some kind of a hobby, and seems that mine was collecting stuff. I've got to the point where I've had to get rid of some of this, and G-Stone Motors, they didn't take anything in trade. I'd trade my Caterpillar D4D bulldozer for a pickup. I think it's great service for people to trade in something. The G-Stone Motors team is a great group of people that I would recommend to anybody.
G-Stone Motors, your family Ford dealership, Route 7 South, Middlebury, Vermont.